What tax deed risks should you avoid so that you can maximize your profits as you're getting into tax deed investing? So, one of the worst things that could happen to you as a new investor is you buy tax deed and you screw it up and you lose money. So, one of the reasons why there's an opportunity in this business is because a lot of people are afraid of it because they don't understand it and they don't put in the research in how to properly go to an auction or buy a tax deed online. So that's what we're going to chat about here today on our stream so that you can go into this business and really have a chance at using tax deeds as one of your main tools for or main vehicles for real estate investing, as I truly think it is the best way to get into real estate because you can buy property 80, 90% below market value, mortgage free, and it is a whole lot of fun while you're at it. So let's dive into the risks here today. So one of the big risks and myths is you can just go and buy any property based on what it looks like online. So this is a huge risk where people make mistakes because you're going to find an auction, you're going to look it up, and what's going to happen is you're going to have the urge to sometimes maybe bid on that property based on maybe the pictures that you see online. And that is an absolutely terrible mistake. I've seen people go bankrupt at auctions because they're there, they bid something to market value, they pay their cash, and then they didn't even look at it. They didn't even drive the property to see that this thing was burnt down. It was burnt to the ground or it was flooded, completely flooded. So that's why one of the big golden rules with tax deeds is to always see the property or send somebody there to look at it for you. So for those of you guys just tuning in, I'm Dustin Hahn, and I've been doing tax liens and deeds now, like I say, about 20 years. This channel is here. It's dedicated to helping you as a new investor understand tax lien and deed investing so that you can use this as your tool and help you avoid a lot of the risks and mistakes that uneducated investors will make. So if you like this information, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up on this video. Make sure to subscribe if you have any interest in making money with tax liens and deeds and creating wealth through this great process. And below, once again, I give away a totally free mini course. This will show you exactly how to get started. If you click the more info button below, you'll get access to that. There's all these trainings on demand, totally free, tax lien and deed investing, how to get a deal in 30 days, all this stuff. It's like a $300 training, totally free if you click more info. You can also book a call if you are interested in working with us or chatting with us. So what you need to do here, I highly recommend easing into this process, okay? Don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. And you see, the thing is with tax liens and deeds is for some reason, I think probably because of so much hype on the internet, that one of the big mistakes that people make is they go to a tax deed sale and they feel like they absolutely have to get a property and they feel like they're an absolute failure if they don't get a property. So would it be cool, if you go to a sale, no pressure, just see what's going on. Go and practice. Okay. That is a huge, huge tip when it comes to tax deed investing. For some reason, the average person goes about real estate completely different than they went through everything else in their life, right? Whether it's your job, your profession, your sports, you start small, you start with the basics, you practice, and then you play a real game. But most people know they want to just go right to the NBA, play their first game, win the NBA finals, and they haven't even done a deal. So go and warm up and ease yourself into it. So I always chat a bit about my friend Brad, and he was actually he's from the UK. He moved to Canada, and what he would do is for a whole year he would drive down to the US pretty much once a week, once a month, and he'd go and he'd find sales. And his whole plan was for the first year, he's like, you know what? I'm not even going to buy anything for the first year. I'm just going to go. I'm going to learn. I'm going to dip my toes in the water. I'm going to see how this business works. Okay. So what ended up happening was with Brad, he went and he got himself $2.9 million worth of real estate within the next year for just literally pennies on the dollar. I think he ended up $280,000 was how much he ended up paying for that. So bear with me here one sec as I pull up the information. Let's see here. Just want to see one little thing as we go over the internet. So the internet, of course, I made a mistake here today. And we're supposed to be live on YouTube, but we're not. But that is okay. That is not a big deal here, as we are going to continue on with our show. So as you're getting into this stuff, very, very important to remember exactly what the risks are when you're going through it. And what I do is I actually outline the risks here in the book. Okay. So the book's going to walk you through the risks. And from here, let's talk about some other risks as you're getting in to this business. Okay. Another risk is if the auction happens and maybe the county didn't notify everybody who's on title. Okay. So you need to go and just make sure you look at who's on title. And then from there, you're going to look at basically, you want to see if there's 3 or 4 people on title with different mortgages. You want to make sure the county sent those notices to those people, because if they didn't, they can come back and they can contest the deed. Okay. So the next thing is the clear title can be a risk. Okay. So when you buy a tax deed, keep in mind that a lot of the times you might have to clear the title. Now, we'll generally use a company like Tax Title Services, but if you are looking into a property, say it's just a couple $100, a lot of the times you can just flip those to another investor and they're okay with the title situation. Okay. Now, another risk is getting caught up in the heat of the moment, like the song at the auctions, and just bidding things up. So a key thing is to always have your max bid sheet. Okay. And don't go above that no matter what. Even if it's like within a couple $100, just walk away. Don't want to lose everything there. Okay. So huge risk. You need to learn how to do your research in this business is absolutely fundamental. And you're in the right place at the right time right now, because what we're able to do here is really help you and show you exactly what to do and how to do it. So once again, thanks for tuning into the quick one here today. If you go below, you can grab a link to this. It'll help you get started. We have 100 tax lien and deed facts that you must know. It's going to show you how to do it as well. And I'm super excited here to help you with tax liens and deeds. Make sure to ask a question, comment below if you have any questions. We'd love to help you out. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.